Hello Internet, you're watching a Half-Life series on quarter century things. Well, this is not my first playthrough, but I thought my previous ones were not too good. I was talking with a rather sluggish voice and well, I didn't like it, so I'm re-recording it. Anyways, let's get started. I chose the original Half-Life uh, to play now because I I used to watch uh, I used to watch many playthroughs of Half-Life and other Valve games like Portal and Portal 2. But I never played it. But I'm starting to actually play it. I already completed Portal. I I completed Portal 2 some time ago on my Xbox 360, but I'm trying to complete it on PC now, Steam. I don't know. Half-Life is a very iconic game. Oh, I don't need to say, but I think it has been forgotten. And well, for example, many people are hyped about GTA 6, and I've saw many people try to talk about compare Half-Life and GTA, and people are like, what is Half-Life? Wow, Half-Life is basically one of the pillars, well, not the big pillar, after all, that title belongs to Wolfenstein 3D and to Doom, but it is one of the pillars of, modern FPSs, and, well, it's been forgotten for people use it to joke uh, about Half-Life 3 a lot many years ago, and now nobody knows them. I started to talk about it with a friend, and well, you also didn't know it. Well, I think it's been forgotten, and that's it. Anyway, um, I was playing in my previous attempts at recording this. I was playing with a rather, you know, uninterested, in a rather uninterested manner, because I was trying to talk about a channel called Nathan Lineback. Channel no, our website called Toasted Tech. On the back I call it Nathan Lineback. And who is this guy? This guy is basically, well, a boomer, I guess, or very late Gen X, and he owns a website. It's like he works with IT, and he owns a website where he shares his hatred for the modern world. And usually, when you hear about people like him, who you know, uh, hate most modern shit, you think, well, that guy is a boomer. He's just afraid of new tech, and I shouldn't take him seriously. But I think this is one of those special cases where, well, the guy is actually right in some aspects. Usually, I think that's a fallacy that when old people complain about new people or new things, it's usually just old men yelling at clowns. Uh, the ODA Abe Simpson. Uh, but no, I think sometimes, and actually uh, a lot more than we think, they're right. They're very right. And Nathan is one of those cases. Uh, he actually, the way he says his opinions is a very weird way of, uh, giving your opinion, but oh, well, his opinions by themselves are actually pretty reasonable. Uh, We're reaching the bridge.
Sector C test labs and control facilities.
Okay, so this guy is gonna go here and talk to me. I
Please
tried not
back
to
from the
spoil the game
overhead
too
door
much,
and
but
wait for
well,
the security
uh,
officer to
well,
verify
Nathan
your
Lineback,
identity. Before
for
exiting the
example,
terminal, be sure to
he has a
check your
page
bag
about
for personal belongings.
the
Thank you, and have a
most
very
important
safe and
concept
productive day.
when you're reading Nathan Lineback's opinions or texts or his articles. The most important concept to understand is consumption. Consumption is basically his word for that is consumerist and that does some certain things he hates, including liking blue LEDs, putting blue LEDs over the place, watching Family Guy, and I think using Internet Explorer too. He hates Internet Explorer. Uh, You'll be up by. Hurry up, you're complaining I'm late, but oh my god. So he really hates IE. He has a page like where it's like all bunch of Bill Gates photos, but photoshopped to look like he's the devil and like has horns and a pentagram. It's really weird, man. Where is the microwave? I don't think it's here. I think it's here. No smoking area.
Greetings. My God, what
Haha.
are you doing?
What are you two going to do? Nothing, because you can't do shit.
Yes, this all looks normal.
Let's grab my HEV suit. Oh, I need to open it. Okay. Black zombie time. Well, what I was talking about? Yeah, it the I thing. So he basically uses this consumer child thing as a strawman, uh, to be and he beats that strawman a lot throughout his website. It's and oh, okay. Uh, it's very funny. Oh, he loves to beat the consumer child. But if you look at his opinions carefully, you realize, honestly, they are quite decent opinions and they're very reasonable actually. Uh, but because he says it like an old man hating on the internet or these bad phone things and like, well, you obviously your first instinct is to like say, wow, what the fuck, this is a very very angry boomer. But let's analyze it for a moment. uh blue LEDs.
Hello, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you.
Blue LEDs.
Sent the sample down to the test chamber.
I think what the centermost thing, the most important, not the most important, but the thing that represents the spirit that he hates, the spirit of the consumer child, a spirit that says you must have, must consume, you must have extremely well decorated room with lots of posters and shit and glowing blue LEDs. Uh, otherwise, you're like, you're kind of cringe. And blue LEDs, man, they actually they actually hurt the eye. And honestly, even though I like blue, blue is one of my favorite colors. Blue LEDs kind of suck to look at. Uh, for example,
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from
there's a channel called Technology Connections. It is presented by Alec, and he hates blue LEDs. And
potentially the
he
most
has a humidifier. He read about his humidifier, and the thing he
how you can say that.
kept
Although
talking
I do
about
admit the
was
possibility of a run-on
how
cascade
the
scenario is
display
certainly
on
highly
the humidifier
likely.
sucked because it was a 7-second display that used blue LEDs
Ah,
and
yes, you're
very
right.
bright blue
We
LEDs,
have
and
complete
it
confidence in
hurt
you.
to look at.
Go ahead. Let's let him
So
know.
well, why does Nathan hate blue LEDs so much? Well, they're just blue LEDs, and yeah, I agree. But what Nathan hates the most, and he says it's consumer charge and blue LEDs, but it's not that. It's just that society now has learned to hate, not society, but a lot of people now hate minimalism, and they want to force others to hate minimalism too, uh, because minimalism is ugly, and you need very complex stuff. And if you look, even though you see flat design, you know uh, those more simple designs, they're usually still very complex. Unlike for example, on a website from the 90s. And that's why Toasty Tech looks like a website from the 90s, because Nathan lost to the minimalistic feeling and just the necessary feeling of uh, 90s websites. And there was some kind of movement to praise lightweight pages and simple pages back then. Back then, no, I think it was uh, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. You had OGS Club, uh, 512 kilobytes club, and derivatives. Oh my god, Resonance Cascade. Resonance Cascade. That is beautiful. Let me have a good view. And people were trying to bring back minimalism, but not the corporate minimalism. Actual minimalism, not the cheap minimalism. Uh, and they're trying to make people enjoy simple things again. And Nathan hates um, blue LEDs and other stuff and modern internet because it tries to force something that. Oh my god, I lost the recording out, I think. Blue screen! Because it forces you to shift uh, uh, your mind to a more complex state, to a less minimalistic state. And he loves minimalism. And he doesn't. He is some kind of boomer. Yeah, he is. But honestly, his points do if you look at the core of his opinions, well, he is right. We should learn to appreciate minimalism more. You don't need a room full of posters or a website with the most modern most modern framework and very a lot of layers of sets. You can have your website, a very simple website, made only using only HTML or CSS, not even JavaScript. You can you can have an extremely useful website, a fun website, or even a beautiful website with all HTML and CSS with very minimalistic aesthetics. Speed your shit in line. Uh, but anyway, and I think that's something that, well, he's right. He is right to uh, try and incentivize uh, uh, minimalism. What I think he fails at is he fails at presenting his opinions in a reasonable manner and calling someone a consumer just because they like to they have a blue LED on their room, a blue LED strip on their room, or you know watch Flaming Guy. I think that's kind of icky thing. But well, that's it. Let's continue playing the game. Holy shit. Uh, I love this, uh, the beginning of Half-Life. For a 90s game, even a late 90s game, this is awesome. All the destruction and chaos and explosion. I love games. Holy shit, games like this. But I have to admit, kind I'm kind of afraid of headcrabs. And I realized that because I always watch playthroughs, but I realized that when I close to the zombies' bodies in previous playthroughs, and you know and actually I'm not a person that plays many FPS games, so
Man, did you see that shot?
uh, forgive me if I suck.
Down here. Gordon, man, am I glad to
Anyway,
see you. What the hell are
uh, uh, I use it to play Halo 4, and I've bought Halo the Master Chief Collection, playing Halo CA, and I've reached the part where the flood is introduced, and holy shit, these are scary. Like, I've seen the combat forms, and holy shit, man.
that's one
And headcrab and zombies reminded me of it, and I don't like it at all. Did you just shoot me, man? I think I don't need it. I was standing in fire. Holy shit. Soda, 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 soda. And broke. Man, the flood is scary and head crabs are scary. Holy shit. Where's the bathroom guy? Fuck. No, no. Oh, that is black meat. He's in black mesa, not. I have medkit here. Uh, yeah, I don't need it. I didn't recharge my HEV. Oh yeah. ammunition for a gun I don't yet have. Funny. Nothing here. I've watched many playthroughs, but I still can't get good at exploring this game. You know, I forgot about a lot of things. I just usually suck at games, so whatever. Explosion. Spicy! Sweet, sweet explosion. Yeah. No, 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 no. Chinese boy has died. Are you alive? No. Oh, things. Oh no, no. Oh no. I was watching I think was a comparison of like a blue skin. No, no, no. Don't die. Die. Fuck Valve, man. These dogs are usually pacific. Die, 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 die. I was watching like I think it was a compilation of videos and no, it was the Black Mesa incident in real time. Holy shit, it is scary. Imagine if it yeah, scaring me, bro. And it really is scary. Like imagine, you're just a normal citizen living your normal life, and oh, oh, oh. And then suddenly an alien invasion happens. Holy shit! I would shit my pants. I don't know if Black Mesa was very secretive with their experience, but either way, I wouldn't like to be a citizen of Black Mesa. What? The same name. No, 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 no. What? Where the fuck are you? The fuck are you coming from? Oh, holy shit. Sorry. Yes. Where? Oh, fuck. Fuck you. I can't believe I spent my ammo killing head crabs. No, no, no. How did I? Holy shit, this is infested. I hate bugs, and so this game really is very unsettling for me. Fuck you out. Okay. Oh, fuck, I'm going to die. So you have just witnessed the worst game in the world. dying in the easiest part of Half-Life. I'm mad. I'm mad, man. I'm mad. And my crowbar. I think I will. Holy shit, no. Ah, no, fuck it. Well, I think that's it for today. Maybe I will train a little in Halo because I suck at Halo too. So, well, maybe I train a little at Halo. I'm at the library chapter, actually mission. It's not chapter, and well, I can't. I really hate the flute, so I will have to, you know, get courage from my ass and play it. Just play. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.